What's going on? It's Alexander here, back with some more Greedfall. And I don't remember exactly what I said we were going to do last time, because it's been over a month since I recorded that last bit. So, in case this wasn't it, what I said we were going to do, we're going to be doing this now. Going to see Lady Mirage.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagace.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Alright.
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of a glade near Vigigador. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Corsilion. Can I help you with any other matter?
My
Nope.
lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Sir de Corsilion, it's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed. And I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict peacefully.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions, and we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area. Then we could exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve, but several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Dunkus, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master. I will inform Dunkus of your decision.
Alright. Oh, wait, that's our cousin's bedroom. Where we need to go is over here. Down and down. Down some more. Alright. So can I just... No. But I can. If we go over here. Instead of trying to walk all that distance and wasting the time. Oh, not that one. This is our house. Travel. There we go. And I know there's still one more thing we needed to do there, but we're going to be going back, so... Not in a big... Like, we can do that when we head back.
Bertir Tumad. I am Dunkas, the Mal and the Done god of Vigigido. You're very strange for Renaise. Who are you?
My name is Desarde. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
You are a Lugair Blau? Oh, I didn't know there were on Almanawi amongst them. They may not be so different from us after all. What brings you here on Almanawi?
At this old man's request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely, to accomplish your rituals or heal the area. And the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the ochreberry trees, they would have survived.
What does that mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died after eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous Dawson tats.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the ochreberries...
We know that you are responsible for this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. By killing these men, you have brought upon us their wrath. And it is only natural that they should ask for justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoixe to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement. The Lugair Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugair Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
I
No.
must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
But alright, let's go check out this mine. once I realize how to get back there. Okay, we need to go like down a little further. Down this way. Go around. A little more, and should be this path, yeah? Yep. And we'll go see what's up with that mine. And like I had said, I did this entire quest chain beforehand. I'm not going to spoil what happens. I can just say that the end result won't be pretty for the guilty party. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Let me just head this way. We will actually, since that's there, we're going to set up that camp. Should be right here. And then we head around. A little further. In here. And up this way. I think this is a camp area. We're going to go ahead and set that up before we start checking this out.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Actually, no one should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employee, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required. Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
This makes no sense. Why resume the exploitation of a dangerous mine? Do they want their men to die?
These Renagse must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
Already on that. We keep going around this way. And we'll see exactly what's going on. Oops, guess we went a little too far. Right there.
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should
Did it
be able
early.
to see inside from there.
Did it early, didn't count.
Look, they freed access to the mine.
The Monisinaga. They use captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sieur de Courcillon. I hope that our nation is not involved in this business.
Yeah. So yeah, you see what's going on here. Let's head back and talk to the Sir de Castilian, and let him know about the atrocity that's going on there. Open this up. And then up here.
Sir de Corsilion.
Decidez, my young student, what can I do for you?
Oh, professors.
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons, but someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government. He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods, but we must determine the best way to attack him. You should start by finding the deed to his property in the archives. Don't worry, we'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again.
Oh, I definitely know a few ways we can deal with him. I mean, I got a knife, a gun, spells. I think I even have some traps that I could put down. Yeah, but after this mission was whenever I stopped playing because I read that they had announced. Because I'd went to the two continents, talked to the governors, and then it's like I'm gonna do this last mission. Whenever I was originally recording, this isn't the place I need to go. Whenever I was originally recording this, and after that, I was like, okay, let's wait till we have. As they just announced the better version. Let's wait till that. I think it's this way to the archives. I always forget the way down here. It should be in this room right here, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. I'll take that. It is written in legal jargon. It is a properly deed belonging to Australia that concerns some land. No, my document signed by Madame Mirage will need her help to
What
understand
do these
legals.
documents say?
I get lost in all the legal jargon, but they have Lady Mirange's seal on them. We should find her to understand exactly what they say.
The name between Chief Duncan and Governor Mirage or land. We already looked at that. Alright. Let's go talk to Lady Mirange. See what she has to say about all of that. All this going on. Something tells me she won't be too pleased either.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
We'll continue this in the next one. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you then.